Hey, Shalom, Makim. This is Yahweh Tazah coming back with another video. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, striving for the hopeful leg, enduring all afflictions and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai Wahar Rakak Badash Barakatham Makim. Alright, today's Monday. Alright, just woke up like around 1:30. Now I'm heading to work, and I had a dream. This is what it's going to be about, the dream that I had. And in the dream, I was walking like on a road by myself looking for a house, and I found this house. And in the spirit, it was like, okay, this is the house that you're gonna live in. But I was like, I don't want to live in that house. And it was like a house that I knew of somebody in the world that used to live there, and how all kinds of things would go down at that house. Partying, smoking weed, So everybody would know that house of that person. So I was like, I don't want to live there because everybody's gonna be coming over there looking for that person that used to live there. I don't want to have that. I don't want to deal with nothing like that. So the brother from Dallas, Atazama, Sha'ar's brother, popped up out of nowhere trying to sell me a house. And he led me to the back of the house, and the scenery changed from what I know here in San Angelo to a green scenery of trees, big trees. And it was real green, alive, lively. And he led me to the back, and like I said, in the back of that little house that I was not wanting, behind that house was a whole different scene. It was big buildings, like almost apartments. That's why I have this picture right here, to give you brothers a visual of what I was seeing. And in the midst of all these apartments, they were all lined up. And where I was, the apartments on the other side of the river and the side that I was on, they came across like they I don't know how to explain it. I know them as, like, in a neighborhood, you got like streets called a cove, where you turn into a street, and all the houses are lined up next to each other, but all you can do is do a U-turn and go right back out. So where I was, that's where it was, like that's how it was, and the river ended right there. And the brother Atazama was like, he was speaking, telling me, I guess he was just trying to sell me that house, but it wasn't the house that I was looking at, that old ran down one. It was a big building. And the water, we walked up to the shore of the water, and the water from a distance, it looked real calm, real still. But when you got close to it, you could see that it went deep, like it was powerful, strong. And to the right of me, while I was standing there at the shore, to the right of me, the brother, I don't know if it was the brother Sana'ala or Ariala, it was one of them, but he was right next door, and he was like on a jet ski though. He cranked it up, so I was smiling. I was like, hey, that my brother's right there next door. So other brothers started popping up out of these buildings, and across the river, brothers were popping out of the buildings, and they all, they were all coming out looking, and towards my direction. And I was looking at their directions, and I was just seeing all these brothers. And then to the left of me, it's something startled me because it was like noise. I don't know if it was because of noise of laughter or somebody was playing, but I turned to the left of me and there were like 3 kids, you know, Jakes from the tribe of Judah, and they were laughing and happy. And I saw them because, you know, it startled me and I looked and I started laughing out loud. I think I even laughed. I felt myself laugh in my sleep. But I was like, damn, you know, I was in the dream. I was like, man, there's brothers everywhere and children. You know, children are happy. The brothers are here. You know, I didn't see every single brother from Dallas or other camps, but I know there was brothers there. There were just the Akim brothers were there. And like I said, the ones that I did see, recognize was, you know, Tazama and I don't know if it was Ariala or Sana'ala. I believe it was Sana'ala though. You know, he has a more you know, you know, not heavy set, but he's more, you know, got more weight on him. I think it was that brother. And but going back to those children, you know, that, dude, I don't know if they lived there with parents or what, but it was like everybody had their own building, their own mansion. That's why I have this picture. This is the best picture I could find, that, you know, but it wasn't in the time of autumn. Everything was green, you know, and then that river was big. But what I was seeing was everything was so up close and personal, you know. But you know, I woke up and I was thinking about it, you know, showered, got all my stuff ready to go. Now I'm on the road, and you know, I was been thinking about that dream that I had this afternoon. You know, I'd take a nap before I had to go to work. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it be, you know, for encouragement, you know, or whatever, man, this is what we're looking for. You know, we're looking for a place that's of joy, man, that's of peace, that is of safety. You know, not this world, this current world that is ran down, man, that has bad and evil history to it, man. You know, even homes, you know, houses have bad, evil history to them, and spirits dwell everywhere here. You know, this land is defiled by blood. You know, this is not what we're looking for. We're looking for a city that is built upon righteousness, that is spoken of in the book of Hebrews 11, man. A continual city that is of righteousness, that is of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, because like I said in the dream, I was looking for a house, but the house that was presented to me was a house that had a bad stigma to it. You know what I'm saying? That had bad history to it, and I wasn't wanting that. But then the brother, like I said, the brother popped up, and he was trying to sell me a house. You know, he was being as of a spokesman, you know what I'm saying, for the realtor or a realtor, whatever you want to call it, to sell this house, to show me, hey, look what we can give you, you know. But he wasn't even speaking. It was just like I knew in the spirit. That's what was going on. And you know, and that's what all us brothers are striving for, man. So that's what we gotta hold on to, those promises, because that's what Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai promises us, that if we continue and we fight all the way to the end, that's what we're gonna receive, man, and greater things. That, like I said, I didn't say it, but the dream, it wasn't like real vivid and you know, out of this world. It was just, you know, it was a dream. Like I said, you know, it was just to encourage me, to keep going, to show me that brothers are there. You know, brothers are not alone. You know, brothers, there's other brothers that are striving for that same cause as you. They're wanting better, you know. So that's why I had this image, and hope you brothers can visualize what I see. But I want to pull out some scriptures. So I'm going to go to Isaiah 65. But before I bring this one out, I want to go to Psalms chapter 1. All right. It says, this is Psalms chapter 1, verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of Yahweh, and his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Okay? And that's what we're looking for, man. That's what Yahweh Shema Shai is telling us. You know, like I said in the dream, all these buildings, these brothers were on the sides of this river, you know. And that's what here in our time right now, we have to abide by that river, which is what? Is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Which ultimately is Yahweh Shai, the fountain of living water. Okay? Because right now everything is spiritual. It's not physically manifesting itself yet. Okay? But when it does, that's what we're going to receive. We're going to receive, you know, worlds, man. We're going to receive the universe. We're going to receive homes, children, friendship, brotherhood, you know, everything that we desired on this side, but we can never attain it because everybody was just corrupt and evil and you know. So in the kingdom, it's gonna be that way, man. It's gonna be our leaf is never gonna wither away. Like I said, it was green there. It was life. Everything was lively. There was a calmness to it. It was peace. But like I said, the river looked peaceful, but when you got real close to it, you could tell the power, that it was powerful. It was deep, you know, that there was motion there. It was a river that was not stagnant. Okay, even though it turned into a curve to go around to the side I was at, but that river was powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? It was you could tell it was heavy. You brothers can understand what I'm saying, man. You know. So let me go to Isaiah 65. All right, Isaiah 65 and 17 says, "For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind." And remember, like I said, man, I was looking for a house, but the house that I was looking at or was trying to get me to go into was a house that was old. It was an old house. It was a house that had bad history, and that's not what I was wanting. So Yahweh Shema Shai showed me a new way, a new house, you know. And that's where it comes into that new heavens and a new earth, meaning that everything's gonna be rejuvenated. Everything's gonna be remade, okay, restored. And it says, "And the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind." And I was led to the back. On the other side, I didn't look back to that old house. That it was not even in my memory anymore in the dream. You know, it says, "But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing and her people a joy." You know, and that's what that's what I was focused on, man. I was seeing the brothers. Every brother looked peaceful. Every brother looked happy. Especially the children. The children were laughing and playing. You know, to where when I saw it, I laughed because I was like, man, brothers are here. You know. It says, "And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying." That's right, man, and that's how it's gonna be. There ain't gonna be none of this the stuff that we go on or what we deal with and feel being here in America. You know, no matter where you're at here in its current existence. All right, its existing rulership. No matter where you go in this world, you ain't gonna feel none of the things that you feel. No more pain, no more crying, no more worrying. All right, no more taking thought of what could happen, because in the kingdom it's gonna be a fixed security, a fixed promise of guaranteed life and existence, prosperity, you know, prosperity. All right, children's children, they're gonna grow old, they're gonna get old, you're gonna live your full life. You know, there ain't gonna be no more short days in the kingdom, man. Like in here, like in this world, the days are short. You know, it says, there shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that had not filled his days. See, the old men are gonna fill his days. They're gonna be old. They're gonna grow to where they're gonna fully live out their life and not complain. You know, it says, for the child shall die 100 years old, but the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed. And they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. You see, and that's what I was seeing, these big buildings. And and you know, in my spirit, it was like all I knew was like big apartments, you know, or you know, that's what I was thinking. Like these are big giant apartments, but they're gonna be houses that we're gonna be dwelling in, man. You know, it says, and they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. You know, ain't gonna be no more evictions and no more landlords telling you, well, if you don't pay this by this certain time, you're gonna get kicked out. No, man, ain't gonna be none of that stuff, man. Everything's gonna be, every brother's gonna own, and he's gonna, to get the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai is gonna bestow you land, man. You will not complain with what Yahweh Shai is gonna give you. All right, and you're gonna enjoy the fruit of the land. It says, they shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall enjoy the work of their hands. You see? Because that's what we're laboring for, man. We're laboring for that kingdom. The Lord is not forgetful the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our labor of love. Because with that labor of love, He's going to endow you with blessings far above anyone can fathom or imagine, man. These dreams that brothers have, these are just little glimpses of compared to what we're actually gonna experience, seeing. You know, it says, they shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble. For they are the seed of the blessed of Yahweh, and their offspring with them. See, even the children, like I said, there was 3 little boys there. They were happy, you know, laughing. You just felt, I just knew that was the way, I just felt and knew that this, like I said, was nothing out of this world or, you know, something out of a movie. It's like, but you could just know in the spirit, everything was there. Everything was right. Brothers were there. You know, the children were there. They were happy. It's not like kids nowadays. You see kids and they're all laughing and playing and joking around, but their joking wasn't mischievous or nothing like that. Brothers were happy. Brothers were at peace. It says, and it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear. You see? So I'm going to go from there to the book Zechariah chapter 8. Start at verse 4. It says, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, and every man with his staff in his hand for very age. And the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof. You see? That's what we want, man. That's what we're looking for. Peace, safety. There ain't gonna be no more intruders or murderers, you know, workers of iniquity, witchcraft, you know, evil eyes, or, you know, whisperers, backbiters. You know, ain't gonna be none of that, man. We ain't gonna have to worry about none of that anymore, because every brother, every family, every tribe is gonna be on point. Everything's gonna be right. You know? It says, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, if it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people in these days, should it also be marvelous in mine eyes, saith the Lord of hosts. You see? So what we experience and what we see is a small thing compared to what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has prepared, and it's gonna be far more greater, and it's marvelous in His eyes. And we find these things that we get little glimpses of to be marvelous. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is telling you that the things that He sees and He knows that He went to go prepare a place is far out of this world, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be marvelous in His eyes in that day. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country, and I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God in truth and in righteousness. You see? And it said, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, man. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, He's that fountain of living water, man. You know, going back to that river, you can read several accounts of that river, man. In Revelations, the last chapter, you know, and that pure river, you know. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, He is that body, man. He is that water, that pure water. And we're never gonna thirst, like I read in Psalms chapter 1. You know, a tree planted next to that river shall never withereth away. You know, but I wanted to bring share this dream with y'all brothers, man. Like I said, you know, I hope it's edifying to some of you brothers, and, you know, encouraging to some of you brothers out there, to all you brothers that watch the video. You know, we got great things coming, man. You know what I'm saying? And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is pouring His Spirit out unto His servants, His elect, you know, to continue to push, to not give up, to show other brothers, to show brothers not only knowing the terror of the Lord, but just sharing the things that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shows certain brothers of the kingdom, you know, to encourage brothers to keep pushing and not to give up, man, because there is a reward. There is something out there that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to give us, and it's written in the scriptures. You know, don't believe me, believe what the scriptures that we're reading, the scriptures that we know. That's how we validate a lot of the things that we see in dreams. And a lot of times it's just a bunch of just dreams coming by the multitude of business. You know what I'm saying? But